Fire coming up. As you guys know, we're doing a countdown to October. We will crown the King of Horror. So this match right here is another one of those qualifying match. Again, all of these second round matches will take place inside of a cage of hell. And this one here takes place between Jack Torrence from The Shining, of course, takes on American Psycho himself, Patrick Bateman. So this should be a very interesting matchup. This could be very interesting indeed. A little disturbing at first, as Bateman needs to be wearing more clothes, in my opinion. As American Psycho all over Jack Torrence. You know what? That could possibly be because how disturbing Patrick Bateman is, and that might be a psychological thing. Just wrestling in his tighty whities, ladies and gentlemen, covered in what perceives to be blood, that I can only imagine. Drops down, and again, no one goes anywhere that time. Torrence with a right hand to Bateman, not letting that get to him down too much. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, and now we're going to see how dull he actually gets when he faces somebody who's just as crazy and sadistic as he is, the American Psycho himself, Patrick Bateman. Ball away slam by Jack Torrence. The upcoming movie, Dr. Sleep, is going to be coming out soon. Be interesting to see if Jack Torrence can move ahead and get some steam behind it. Wouldn't it look great for his kid's movie if he actually does well in this tournament? He's already moved forward, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the second round. So, these cage of hell matches are simple. Basically, you fight the guy and hit him with anything you want. He has to stay down for the 10 count. We saw one of these the other night, last night actually, between Victor Crawley and Leatherface, where Victor Crawley defeated Leatherface. It is single elimination, ladies and gentlemen. But these guys are seem to be in great shape, the American Psycho and Jack Torrence. So their endurance could be a little longer than that of the Juggernaut, that of the Leatherface and Victor Crawley from last night. They're big guys. As Torrence with a nice hanging DDT. And now waiting. He is coiled. And he strikes, and strikes hard. That could be it right there. American Psycho might very well be out. I guess we all know who his favorite wrestler is. I guess he's not the only one that hears voices inside of his head. Uh-oh. Bateman's up at 8. Snap suplex. Oh, drops that fist. Now a kick to the lower back. I can honestly tell you guys, I would not look forward to wrestling a guy who's just in his tighty whities, I gotta tell you. And I've been wrestling for 21 years. I've never had to wrestle somebody in their underwear before. Knock on wood. It's one thing to wear tights and briefs and stuff like that, the low tights, but this is just crazy. Speedos are bad enough. Yep, misses that time. No, didn't miss him that time though. Right hands. There was a little speed there. Uh-oh. Torrence out, now back in the hard way. Bateman with a kick to good measure. Drops the knee to the throat. And then snaps the neck back. See, Bateman's a little smart here, because what he's doing, he's making sure everything he's hitting him with, he will stay down, rather than just let him, wait to see. Is that going to be enough to keep the insane one down? as Jack Torrence might have the power of the Shining behind him. But eventually your luck's going to run out. But on this occasion, the Shining coming through. And up he is. Collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, what a DDT by Bateman. He might be out right there. He dropped him right on his head. He could be out. What a great way to start off Sizzling Saturday, huh, ladies and gentlemen? And I don't know if I mentioned this. This is a tri-branded show, ladies and gentlemen, today. We're going to have a tour of the area. Uh-oh. Torrence is down to 8. 9. Oh, but Torrence is up at 9, almost. But Bateman's got him up again, and this time driven into the mat, and that could do it. My back hurt, and I didn't even have it done to me. You gotta wonder if this wrestling in this attire had played a psychological game into Jack Torrence. Torrence now, out of nowhere, pops up and fists to the face. And now he's down. We're going to be going to the fitness center, ladies and gentlemen, today. Right after this, we're going to be heading to the fitness center for the rest of our show, for this point anyway. As Bateman with a nice reverse elbow. What a seesaw matchup this is. How would you guys like to follow this up? And if you were wrestling fans, or wrestling individuals in general, those guys who have been in the wrestling business, you know what I'm talking about. A match before you goes out there and brings down the house. This is the opening match, mind you, which pushes pressure on the rest of the roster to do the opening contest. And these guys are bringing it all to the occasion, as Jack Torrence is adding a little separation between himself and the American Psycho, Patrick Bateman. I don't know how smart that is, though. He's up at 8. And now Torrence is back, and his throws back first into the gate. Right hand, goes into the gate, into the cage, and then again. And Torrence is having some problems now. And Psycho throws him back into the ring. And Bateman waits. I think Bateman must know that Jack Torrence is going to get up. I believe Torrence is playing a little possum right here, trying to psych Bateman out to think that he's going to be down. Then again, he did hit that side of the grate really hard. And he's up at 9. He stirs. See, what Patrick Bateman's doing smart right here is staying on top of the guy. Oh, and again at 9, Torrence refuses to stay down, and Bateman just keeps on stomping on his ankle. I'm wondering if that's going to work. Is Jack Torrence playing possum, is what I'm wondering. Remember, folks, we have no control over the outcomes of any of these matches. Completely randomized. And that's going to do it. And the American Psycho, whether it be a psychology move or whatnot, he is going to move forward in this tournament. And also, we know who his first opponent's going to be now, don't we? Bateman is moving forward, and his opponent is Victor Crawley. And I hope he doesn't think that this outfit will bother Victor Crawley, because it definitely will not. It's disturbing, yes. Quite frankly, I'm highly disturbed right now.
Here is your winner, the All-American Psycho.
So, Patrick Bateman picks up the win. Unbelievable. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm out of here. Too much for me. Let's go to the fitness center and see what goes on next, as the Badass Tag Team titles will be on the line.